those ones will invite you to come and preach in their church and give you 1 billion naira, and you won't say nothing. You won't say anything. You go there, you collect 1 billion. 1 billion. I want Esther Ajayi to come and defend our prosperity. I want her to come and tell us where she found money from. The only thing that you need to do, stop stealing money and be taking it offshore. Continue fighting for pastor or dead. This stupid idiot, no brain at all. No brain in the eye. Continue fighting for pastor. You will see. You will see. In another 10 years, Nigeria is going to be upside down. We're going to flush all these babas out of the office. We're going to kick all these fake pastors out of office. Nigeria will actually change, and the Christianity of Nigeria will showcase the power of Jesus. I used to be that person. I always come here and fight for pastors. I saw them. I know them very well. I saw their nakedness. I saw the way they live their life. They just play joker with you. You don't know. It's not like the way the government is playing ping pong with you in the government. That's exactly how they are playing you too. You don't understand nothing. Nigerians must wake up. Just wake up. Let's embrace the truth.
Hello and welcome to part 2 of me sharing, or would I say adding volume to the words of Dr. Shawla. Dr. Shawla is an amazing man. I've always watched here on the platform. If you are following me on Instagram, I've shared a couple of his videos and clips for you to get to learn 1 or 2 things from. Remember, on this channel, I always promote the idea of just being able to use common sense, okay? Because I believe that even as much as we might be so much spiritually tuned as Christians, to a great extent, we should also be able to use our minds also and put it to work. All right. So right now, I want you to listen to a couple of things that Dr. Shawla talks about with regards to the big names we have in Nigeria, of which for us to have big names like this, listen, there are many thousand other quote and unquote men of God that are like that. And don't see people like me. Don't even put me in the box because I talk about any and everything. But don't see us here as the enemies. The whole idea is just to make you start thinking and start using your brain. Some of you have not left the shores of Nigeria before, so you may not really understand how things are in other parts of the world. That's why when we stay from a distance and look at things like this as they happen in Nigeria and other parts of the world, it looks so strange. But thanks to people like the Freeze who are still in Nigeria, or who is still in Nigeria, and talks vehemently about a couple of things that has to do with quote and unquote religion, quote and unquote church. Listen to this and I'll be back with a couple of comments.
Let's actually call people together. Let them brainstorm. What kind of businesses could we start as a church? And then employ people that are actually within the church. Just only Christians. Let's just employ the Christians. Let them get the job. Let them be able to make money. And then let them come to church. And then we're going to get the money back from the tithes. It's more or less like investment. You are making profit on the business. At the same time, you're getting the money back on tithes. The tithes is going to be paid because people will have money to pay tithes. 10% of what they're making in the company will still come back to the church eventually. And then the church will have more money to save and more money to start businesses and keep on going. At the end of the day, if the government is not doing what they're supposed to do for us, then let the church do what we're supposed to do for the people. The people come to us. They are our people. All right? Then we need to do something about it. Sometimes the government will come and stand in your ways and say it's not possible. These are things, responsibility of the government and stuff. We are not standing in their way. If we are able to start schools and the government didn't stop us from starting schools, we're able to start universities and the government didn't stop us from starting universities, it's possible for us to start businesses. And then Nigeria can never have constant electricity supply until we now go and tell Atiku to pack up that company of generator company, that diesel generator company of his. Atiku is the one importing all the generating set to Nigeria. And there's no way the government will say no to him. So Nigeria can never have constant supply of electricity until that particular stuff is shut down. But do you know that the church can be able to produce constant electricity for their own people? Don't ask me how. So many different ways to do it. Nowadays there's so much technology all around the world right now, and people can get constant electricity supply if they want it. And then people coming into your church will stop coming for night vigil. Night vigil is not the place for them. They will start coming for deliverance session, because now you deliver them from hunger. You have delivered them from running around and running away from their landlords. You have delivered them from actually not able to send their children to school. Secondly, I want us to look at it. The church is more powerful than the government. You may not believe me. The government, the politicians, they always want to come back to the pastor for endorsement. Because we are the ones that are preaching, we are the ones that are voting. The church, people are the ones voting. We have a lot, many, the population of Nigeria, we're talking about almost about half of the population are Christians. You never believe it. We got so much power because we have the number. So they always come to us. They want us to do something for them to be able to win election. So we can hold meetings with them. We can sit them down as a church. Let our leaders stop collecting money, all right, and shutting their mouths. They collect money and they keep quiet. And then let us go and pray. It's not time to pray. We have been praying. Nigerians, stop. This whole prayer thing. Stop it. Please stop it. You see, you as a Christian are supposed to talk to your father by yourself. You're supposed to be praying to your father by yourself. You're supposed to have a relationship with your own father by yourself. All right? You don't have to be going to prayer. Or you have been going to prayer all your life. Nothing's changing. Stop all this praying. Start going to school. Start going to do certifications. Start trying to start businesses. Go and buy data. Watch YouTube. How to start a business. How to start a bakery. How to start an online business. Do you know how much money a lot of all of these young boys are making on social media? 𝐲𝐨𝐻𝐵, Uncle Brother Shaggy, Freaky. Do you know how much money these young boys are making on social media? All right, they don't carry Christianity in their head. They are making a lot of money. You Christians supposed to be this creative, and you need to sit down and go and think about how can I start an online business. What I do, how can I showcase this online? All you do is pray. Whereas God has given you opportunity to be able to make a lot of money, but you refuse to see those things. Your pastors are trying to lock you down. Every little opportunity you see, they tell you is the devil. Is the devil. We are the ones creating poverty in Nigeria. I remember Reverend Sam Adeyemi said something long time ago. He said poverty is a mindset. It's a mindset. If you have the mindset of being a poor man, you will be poor the rest of your life. You will be poor the rest of your life. If you have that mindset that you are going to be rich, you will be rich. You will do everything possible, everything necessary. All the stuff you need to do, you will do everything. It is not spiritual warfare. It's your mental warfare. Your head is not correct. Your head is not thinking right. That is what is wrong with you. You will see in another 10 years, Nigeria is going to be upside down. We're going to flush all these babas out of the office. We're going to kick all these fake pastors out of office. Nigeria will actually change, and the Christianity of Nigeria will showcase the power of Jesus. Right now, Jesus don't have power. There is no power in the church right now. No power at all. They be lifting horns. Us, your case is different. Your story has changed. Nonsense. Is that Christianity? That's Babalawo on the altar. That's what they call Babalawo on the altar. Those ones are juju men. Understand? That's juju industry. That's what they do. They're just sakamate. That's not Christianity. Christianity make you to understand that you got power. No devil can come against you and say, behold, I've given you power and authority. As a Christian, you have the power and the authority to step upon serpents. Are they supposed to hurt you? No. Why you go to church and waste your time? You waste 98% of the service in killing enemies. And then you talk about Jesus only 2 minutes. And that's it. It's your warfare of your mind. Your mind is not correct. And you see thousands and thousands of poor people just gravitating to all these churches, and just there with stupid mindset. And then the ones that are going to all of these educated churches, the classy churches, they are being used because it's a game of number. The more they come, the more people they get, the better for them to get grants and loans and all manners of money, and they become richer, and the pastors are driving Bentley and driving jet all around the place, and the people that are coming to church are still struggling. And we say we are doing Christianity. Church, Papa Adeboye and Oyedepo are supposed to have a committee that will begin to question pastors. What kind of church is this you are running? What kind of church is this you are running? You are lifting a rod up, lifting a horn up. What kind of church is that? Is that Christian church? If it's not a Christian church, go and disconnect. Don't call it a church again. It's not a church. Anywhere they go to, they are putting something in only communion. Baba Oyedepo is supposed to call them and question them. Oyedepo is supposed to call them and question them. That's your duty as a father in faith. That's your duties as a father in faith. You're supposed to have a committee put together to see to the issue of all these 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐷 pastors all around the place, destroying the name of God. And those ones will invite you to come and preach in their church and give you 1 billion naira, and you won't say nothing. And you won't say anything. You go there, you collect 1 billion. 1 billion. I want 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐷 Adeoye to come and defend our prosperity. I want her to come and tell us where she found money from. Let her come and tell us where she found money. Is it tithe and offering? Is he offering this tithe? Where is the money coming from? Why is she using bodyguard inside church? We want to know. I want to know. Those are the things I want to know. And we go there, we collect 1 billion naira, and then we walk away like as if nothing is happening. Let us question them. Let's know where they're getting all these things from. Allow the Babalawos to come out and expose them. You will see. You will understand what I'm talking about. You will understand. You will understand. The issue is that you need to put a committee together. Look at the definition of Christianity that you have. Let's change it around. That's a money-making business. Stop setting up schools. We don't need schools, all right? Redeemer School, we don't need it. Winners Chapel School, we don't need it. Help the government schools to stand. You pastors, the only thing that you need to do, stop stealing money and be taking it offshore. Go and build industries, build factories, build businesses. Nigerians could go to. Stop doing schools. School is a way to actually collect money, and then after you finish collecting money, that's it. If they find a job, they don't find a job, that's their own problem, all right? Don't do that. That's not Christianity.
Now, I hope you had an amazing time listening to Dr. Shawla there. He's a man I respect so much. So, Dr. Shawla, in case you're watching this, the whole idea is just for me to add volume to what you have said. I think more people need to see or hear you speak the way you speak, being someone that is experienced in ministry. You're running a physical church, not like the freeze that is running an online church. You understand? I don't know how you get to fund your church with regards to, I always tell people, like, I know that the way church is right now is like, in case you have not watched my video where I got to prove to you, according to the words of Papa Oyedepo himself, that church itself is business, I'll link it in the pinned comment. So you get to listen to him yourself as I got to analyze his statement, because some of you don't really understand the angle of which I come from when I make my analysis of things that I find trending or interesting that happens in the body of Christ. But I believe you have been able to learn one or two. And drop a comment. Let me see what you think about what Dr. Shawla has said, because I respect his views a whole lot. I respect his understanding. I respect his wisdom. I respect his boldness, and him talking about this whole idea of, there being a committee, them sitting down and discussing about Christianity itself. Because I've watched videos of Papa Oyedepo himself. I call him Papa because that's what you call him. I have to respect everyone. Tutoring 𝐻𝐿𝐼𝐻𝐷, 𝐵𝐿, all of them standing in a queue, and he's talking to each of them with regards to, they were having a ministers conference or something, and I was listening to the things he was teaching them, and I was like, man, this is going to be more of like a multiplication of the same thing that these people are going to be doing in their churches. But later, I'm going to be uploading that video much later as I get to analyze his statement. I was speaking to my mom the other day. I was like, Mom, how are things in Nigeria? It's like, things are very expensive. Gary now is like, what? Like, seriously? And I come from even a well-to-do family, I would say, by the grace of God. But my mom talking this way about the way things are. Imagine the poor people, or those who are not really like that well-to-do, like maybe I would be, how they would be going through this. But in the end, these are the people that sometimes they come on the comment section on YouTube, like he was talking about, cursing and defending and fighting and arguing. But in the end, the whole idea is just to open your eyes. But all the same, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and cheers to long life. May God bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you. Hallelujah.